There was a mermaid down by the water, down by the water, and he loved a sailor. Down by the water, down by the water, a lost man enthroned them. Down by the water, but a mermaid's first love's the sea. Down by the water, down by the water, lovesick in St. Andrews Bay. Lovesick in St. Andrews Bay. Lovesick in St. Andrews Bay. Down by the water, down by the water. Well, there was a sailor down by the water, down by the water, and he loved that mermaid. Down by the water, down by the water, a love spell enthroned him. Down by the water, but a sailor's first love's the sea. Down by the water, down by the water, lovesick in St. Andrews Bay. Lovesick in St. Andrews Bay. Lovesick in St. Andrews Bay. Down by the water, down by the water. Ooh. Ooh. Well, they shared a kiss down